All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back to the channel. So I watched Countdown today, the UFC Countdown for 274, and I really thought to myself, like, let's just get a look at all these guys and see how they're looking mentally going into this fight. And everyone looked pretty sharp, except for one person where I watched and I was like, eesh, I wouldn't call myself bullish on this approach, and that was Tony Ferguson. So here's the thing to note, okay? You know what? Before I do that, if you like the content, subscribe and ring the bell. Like, seriously, do it. Like, do it. Do it! Or don't. But seriously, please, do. So, here's the thing, man. Like, when I look at Tony Ferguson, and you know what? Let me rewind, actually. When it comes to fighters in general, okay? When guys lose a fight, it's such an emotional, like, roll, like, such a devastating hit to them that some guys kind of just go, you know, look, I'm going to go back, I'm going to regroup, we're going to come back better, right? And even if they lose two, they're like, you know, didn't go my way, but yada, you know, these guys, you're fighting the best guys in the world. You know, it's not like you're fighting these, like, you're not fighting hucksters, you know, and then you're like, geez, I can't even beat these hucksters. Like, you're literally fighting the top 5 guys in the world. If you lose 2 in a row, I know what that, but like, some guys are like, I need to change everything, man. I just need to change everything. It's like, dude, these guys are the best. You can lose a couple fights. It doesn't mean you need to change everything. Like, you just need to go and examine and be like, maybe I need to beef up a little bit over here. Like, you don't need to tear the whole statue down. You need to put clay in areas to strengthen certain areas. Like, do you know what I'm saying? And like, and I see guys like tear it all down, and Ferguson is a tear it all down guy. It seems like, to where like he's only training at night. Like, he's only, now I will say that in terms of having your body prepared at the right time is smart. Okay. Like, you want to have your body in peak condition. You want to train when you're going to be fighting. Like, that's just common sense. Everybody knows that, right? Like, you want to get your body's biorhythm used to, if you're in the main event, like if you're, you know, if you like, I mean, you know where you're fighting. If you're the first fight on the card of the main event, you know, you're fighting at 7 o'clock Pacific, right? You want to be prime form 7 o'clock Pacific, and you should train as such. So just training at night, I guess, actually that's not totally crazy. But he said that he's training at night because he doesn't want anyone knowing what he's working on. Like, he's like, he wants everything to be a surprise. It's like, okay. I mean, right. And then he's like, and I brought back my college wrestling coach. You know what, dude? Now that I just said that out loud, he said he's concerned about people knowing what he's doing. Of course, he's not going to put what he's really doing on the countdown. What the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about? So I have no idea what he's working on. I actually have I just realized that right now while I'm doing the video. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like, he brought in his fucking college wrestling coach and he's only training at night. What a weirdo. And then I'm like, wait a minute. What did he say, though? He said he doesn't want anyone knowing what he's working on. Oh, I'm sure that he would put what he's working on the fucking countdown video then. So I'm an idiot. So what I was going to say doesn't apply to anything because I have no fucking idea what he's doing, actually. That's really mysterious. It's actually pretty impressive now that I think about it. So we're doing a 180 on this one. I'm just going to go ahead and do a big 180. I have no idea. Maybe it's good. Maybe it's bad. I know I'm rooting for Chandler because Chandler's my boy. But, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm excited for the fight, dude. You watch a countdown, you watch Gaethje versus Chandler, and you watch Chandler, like, you watch Ferguson versus every person you ever fought, and you look at stylistically, it's like, oh man, this is going to be a barn burner. You know. Unless Ferguson gets caught early and gets dirt napped. But, or, you know, I don't know, scar tissue cuts from Ferguson to Mike. I don't know. I'm just really excited for this weekend because we're going to the fights. We got like, so this is our first time. We are in elevated seats, front row. Like, that is our, like, so when we do these live events, that is my prerequisite. Like, we're kind of jumping all over the stadium to see what the actual best seats in the house are, because now that we go to every single event. And so this one, I am very bullish on these seats. You know, we were front row where the fighters come in on the last one. But in terms of like seeing the cage, I think where we're sitting now is going to be incredible because they're elevated. It's like, you know, you think like, oh, the closer you can get to the cage, the better. But there's a reason why the luxury boxes are where they are. You know, like it's almost like a trap. You know, now anyway, we'll see. We'll see. We're basically in the front row where the luxury boxes are. So we'll see. Anyway, that's what I've got. So I want you guys to subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the bell and tell your friends. Peace.